And is theirs even better?
It definitely gives us confidence, but at the same time, we know this is a championship game, and it's not going to be, we may not be as successful as we were against VCU, and if we see that early on in the game, then we're going to have to make adjustments. I definitely feel like it's going to be a tough 40 minutes. It's the national championship, so we're expecting their best shot, and I'm sure they're expecting ours.
Second row here.
I was talking to your dad this morning about his college career. What does he tell you about his game and how it compares to yours?
Well, growing up, he always told me I would never beat him one-on-one. So I think that definitely pushed me, each and every day, and pushed me harder. But he just tells me to keep working, man. He, like everyone knows, I wasn't highly recruited coming out of high school. And I think that definitely allowed me to play with a chip on my shoulder. That allowed me to get into the gym and work harder to get to where I'm at now. As a coach growing up, he was hard on me, and now he's really playing the father role right now, and he's just telling me to continue to do what I'm doing. Not only on the court, but he's making sure that I'm doing what I need to do off the court.
He was a defensive guy in college,
yeah.
wasn't he?
He was a defensive guy, and I think that's where I get. I think that's how I get certain steals out there on the court, just by watching him or him teaching me things growing up. And I think I don't really get enough credit on the defensive end. I think I leave it all on the court on the defensive end. I just try to continue to contribute on that end of the court.
Third row over here to our right.
Trey, I was talking to Peyton earlier, and he said that you guys became pretty good friends at Chris Paul camp. He said that you're the funniest guy he knows off the court. You guys were texted during the tournament. What is your relationship with him like?
Like you said, we got to meet each other, and we got to develop a relationship this summer in Winston-Salem, as well as in Chicago at the Darren Williams camp. And, Peyton is a really nice guy. He has the same faith system as I, so we developed a bond early on. We keep in contact every now and then, but tomorrow it's going to be different. He knows that as well as I do. We know that we both are after a championship, so it's definitely going to be fun. Having an opportunity to compete against him, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity. I'm definitely excited.
Over to our left.
Trey, you mentioned Russ Smith a few times. What do you see in his game? What impresses you about him?
Just his level of, he's so active. He's active on both ends of the court. He changes the game, not only on offense, but as well as on defense. He heats his man, he forces turnovers, he's able to score, he's able to shoot, and he's just an all-around game. He's an all-around game changer. You have to give him credit when it's due. So our job is just to try to slow him down, break his rhythm as much as possible, and just try to get him to get flustered, early on in the game.
Over to our right.
You talked about being under-recruited to a certain degree, a little bit undersized coming out. Did you still think you would end up here on a major in the Final Four in the title game? Is that still something you thought about even when you were overlooked?
Definitely. Coming out of high school, and just the mindset that I've always had when I was young, and just hating to lose and always wanting to win. I think that's allowed me to go to certain programs, not only Michigan, but in high school, go to certain teams that were winning teams. And I think that I hate to lose, so I definitely envision myself, going far in the NCAA tournament. As a kid growing up, I've watched March Madness, every single year, and it's allowed me to become motivated to get to this point. Now that we're here, it's definitely an exciting experience, but at the same time, we have to stay focused.
Can I just ask one follow-up to that?
Go ahead.
To be John Beeline's point guard, what does that entail? How difficult is that job for Coach Beeline's system?
Well, it's his system is a point guard's dream, really. It's a system where you use a lot of pick and roll actions. Coming into Michigan, I was an okay pick and roll guy, but just working with Coach Beeline, working with Coach LaValle Jordan, my position coach, he's allowed me to slow down. Last year I played with a lot of speed. This year I'm able to slow down and see the game better. See my options, and it's definitely a dream playing in this system. Coach Beeline, he allows his players to play. He doesn't want you to be a mechanical player. He just wants you to go out there and make plays for the team.